Hi, I am Deshawn, and this is my Vlogmas. Okay, my nurse, she told me that y'all know she's not American or whatever, and she thinks that I'm a witch doctor. She she thinks I'm a pimping witch doctor, whatever, woo to woo, amongst other things that she thinks. So yesterday she was getting ready to leave, and me and her we had been talking or whatever, and I was like, you know what time it is? And she was like, what? I said, it's time for you to leave. And the thing is, you guys, come to find out, okay, at first she was getting paid to work for me, but some stuff got screwed and messed up, and now she does not get paid to work for me. So I told her, I said, don't come anymore. Don't come work for me anymore. I was like, because you're not getting paid. And she said she doesn't care. She wants to continue to work for me. She said because it's at the situation to where she loves me, so she doesn't have to get paid to work for me. So you guys, that touched my heart. I was like, you love me? And she was like, yes. And she said her husband and her kids love me too. And I'm like, really? And she was like, yes. I was like, okay. Like, I love them too, because, I talk to her family every day. Her husband gives us the credit card and let us go shopping and buy whatever we want. Okay, pause. That's not why I love him. He's really a nice guy. He treats his family. I like the way he treats his family. He's really good to his family. And he's good to my family too. But even if he didn't buy me and my girls stuff all the time, I would still care for him because he's a nice guy. And so, she told me that she loved me, that her family loves me, and she said that she's going to continue to work for me even though she's not getting paid. Okay. So, yesterday I told her, I was like, won't you go ahead and leave and go home? And she was like, you sure? I was like, yeah, go. I was like, go ahead, I feel bad for her to be working for me and she's not getting paid. But, it's her decision to keep working. She was like, okay, I'm finna leave. I said, okay, bye or whatever. And I locked the door after she left. And then, like, 5 minutes later, I heard a knock on the door. I'm like, who is this? I'm thinking in my head it's one of my neighbors. So that's what I was thinking. So I said, who is it? And she said it was her. And I opened the door and I was like, what's wrong? Like, I'm thinking maybe one of my neighbors done said something to her because, when she come to work, honey, she be dressed up. She be looking nice. So I'm thinking one of my neighbors done tried to holler at her, and she's not that type. She's faithful to her husband, so she's not going to try to holler at none of my neighbors, but if they be trying to holler at her all the time. So I'm thinking somebody done said something to her. So I'm like, you okay? And she was like, no, I'm not okay. I'm like, what's wrong? She was like, I think you did something to me. I was like, what? I ain't did nothing to you. What you talking about? She was like, I love you. I was like, yeah, I know you love me. And she said, you got all these people falling in love with you. I was like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I was like, I can't control that. She was like, you're doing something to people. I'm like, I'm not. I was like, I promise you. She said, are you putting something in their food? I was like, no. She said, are you doing a spell? I was like, no. I'm like, I'm not doing none of that. She, in her mind, y'all, where she's from, whatever she think I'm doing, she think I'm doing some witch doctor stuff, and I'm not. And I'm trying to explain to her that these people that are saying that they're in love with me, I don't think they're in love with me. I think they're infatuated with me, which is a big difference. I think they have a crush on me, which is a big difference from love. And that's what I explained to her. And she said, no, you're doing something to everybody. I said, why do you say that? Like, do you honestly feel like I've done something to you to make you and your family love me? And she said, yes, I do. I said, why do you say that? Like, yeah, I almost cried because I felt bad. I was like, why do you feel like that? I said, I'm not doing anything. She said, you know what you made me do today? I was like, I didn't make you do anything today that you don't want to do, because like I told y'all, she's not getting paid anymore. So I don't tell her to do nothing. When she comes, I don't say nothing. I might speak to her and everything like that. We talk, but I don't, make her do anything. Like, I don't, like, the list of things that are supposed to be done every day, I don't go over there with her. I don't do that. I don't show her the planner. I don't do nothing. The meals, nothing. I don't tell her to do nothing because she is working for free now. So I'm not telling her to do anything. So I was confused. I was like, what's wrong? Like, what did I do? And she said, you made me leave out of your house. I was like, I made you leave because you need to go home and be with your family. I'm like, it's not that I'm trying to rush you out of here and force you out. I said, it's not what I'm doing. I was just telling you bye and telling you to go home to your family. That's all it was. She said, but that's not what you did. I said, well, what did I do? Tell me so I can make it right, because I was anxious, y'all. I was scared. I didn't want her to feel bad. And then she started laughing. And I was like, what is funny? Why are you laughing? She was like, where's my phone? I was like, I don't know, in your purse. Because that's normally when her phone is in her purse. I was like, it's in your... Hi, guys. Chi-Chi said, hi, guys. Mama, pick me up. Okay. Okay. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. The girl said hi, y'all. So she was like, where's my phone? I was like, I don't know. She was like, you do know where my phone is. I was like, I don't. I said, I think it's in your purse. It's always in your purse. And she was like, I've never forgotten my phone before. It's my bracelet. Yeah, they see your bracelet. She was like, I've never forgotten. Yeah, they see it. She said, I never forgotten my phone before. I said, well, let me call it so we can see where it's at. So I called her phone, y'all, and it started ringing. And I was like, I hear it, but I don't see it. And then she looked in her purse, and she was like, oh, here it go. And I was like, you didn't look in your purse before you came back in here? And she was like, I did, and it wasn't in there. I was like, oh, well, you got your phone. I was like, I'm glad you found it. And she was like, she said, see what you did? I said, what did I do? She said, you made me not be able to see. I said, what are you talking about? She thinks that I blocked it so that she could not see her phone and be able to know where her phone is. Yo, I didn't do that. I don't know why when she looked in her purse. First of all, she has a lot of bags, y'all. I wish I could show y'all her bags. Like, I'm telling y'all, when she comes, she's always dressed up, and she got bags for days. She got shoes. I mean, she's very, yeah, she's a diva. No, she's not a diva. She's just very fancy. I'm put it like that. She fancy. But, anywho, man, I ain't did nothing to her or nobody else to make them feel a certain way about me. I don't know what it is that's making these people think they're in love with me, because they're not in love with me. But she, in her mind, believes that I'm doing something to people. Yeah, bells. What color is that? White. No, that ain't white. That's green. That's white. That's green. What? That's red. What? So yeah, I'm not doing nothing to anyone. These people that are saying that they're in love with me, they're just saying that. They don't know what love is. So they're confused about how they feel about me. Maybe they just like me. Maybe it's just a crush. Maybe it's just an infatuation. But it is not love. I'm going to have to explain to all of them what love is because they don't know. I'm going to have to teach them how to love because what I have with them is not love. Like some of them I do love, but most of them I don't, you know. And y'all know my manager, she fussed at me about being too close with my workers. She already done fussed at me about that and woo-woo. So I'm trying my best to not build a relationship with these people. But when you see people every day and you're spending days and hours with them, of course you're going to build a relationship. And I tried to explain that to my manager. But, you know, she was fussing. She was like, stop it. And I was like, I'm explaining this to my manager and I'm explaining this to my nurse. I am not purposely doing anything to these people. I'm a friendly person. I can't help it. I talk to people and y'all know I'm a talker, and maybe that's what it is. They enjoy having somebody to talk to. I don't know what it is. Y'all help me figure it out. Help me to stop whatever it is that I'm doing. I can't help but be myself. That's what I'm trying to tell them. This is just me. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Thank you for watching.